of like vibrating ring.
62,000.
Explain that one more time. A vibrating ring. What are you talking about?
I just posted it in the pill. This is from the 60 frame video that was shot from someone that would have been at Charlie's 10 o'clock. She captured. This is the video that Jason Goodman was alleging had the bullet he captured in 3 frames, but it's actually something shooting away from the body, okay? Like possibly the clasp of the necklace. Also, in that same video, above the tent, you have a explosive charge ring, like a vibrating ring emanating outwards above the tent.
Solomon, can you put that on the Jumbotron because I can't find it in the program?
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
President Trump saved over 62,000 children's lives. Some of these children in sex trafficking, we found them somewhere in forced
Because
labor.
I've seen just about every angle and video out there, and so if I haven't seen this one, the question is where the information where it came from was altered.
Over 62,000.
No, it's not altered. I'll put the actual. It's right now on the Internet Archive. It's number 6. I have the original video. I've given it out coincidentally to 3 experts. And all 3 experts somehow are busy and are afraid of putting out a video to confirm like what that is. And
probably just secret radio.
One second, guys.
Look at the back of the shirt at the top. It looks like there's almost
no. Hang on. We're talking about the explosive ring right now.
He's the greatest
I'm gonna start
president in my
dropping people
lifetime.
if they
Over
start interrupting.
You know what? I'm going to drop
62,000
myself.
children
I don't need to be up here.
rescued
Suleiman, thanks
by
for
President
doing
Trump.
everything you do
Again,
and everybody
children
on
that
the
were ignored
Okay,
and
so
weren't being looked for
Blake,
under President
I've got your
Biden.
video
I look
in
at
the
the numbers
net.
every day. On Friday, I looked at the numbers.
And if you want to talk
There's
people
over
through what's happening, because
62,000 children.
and why I want
by
the conversation to happen, I don't want people
administration.
interrupting is because
Children
Blake's
that
got
weren't
a
even
theory,
being
he's been
looked
following
for
it for
under
3-4
the Biden
months.
administration.
JJ and Joe
President
has got
Trump
an
saved over
alternative theory.
62,000
Both of
children's
their
lives.
theories are in
Some of these children in sex
direct conflict
trafficking,
with
we
each other.
found some were in forced
And
labor, some were
I think this
being
is an important conversation to have because I feel like a lot of people go and make,
can't
we've seen a
discuss
lot
some
of
of the
information coming
mistreatment we
out
found
from
out about.
everyone. And if they
President
have this
Trump,
conversation
again,
here, we'll
proves why
find
he's
out
the
whose
greatest
theory
president
is
in my
prevalent, or if
lifetime.
both theories
Over
are weak or not.
62,000
So Blake, I put your
children
video in the
rescued
nest.
by President
I'm
Trump.
also
Again,
watching it
children
myself.
that were
So
ignored
if you want to walk
and weren't
all
being
of us
looked for
through
under
your
President
video,
Biden. I look at the numbers
because I
every
do
day.
see,
On
I
Friday, I
mean,
looked
this
at
might,
the
I
numbers.
mean, you need to explain it
There's
because I
over
do see something going upwards, and I guess that's what you're trying to say.
children
So if you want to explain
found
the
by the
video
Trump
to
administration.
the entire audience as well
Children
as
that weren't
JJ
even
and
being
Joe, that'd
looked
be awesome.
for under the Biden
Yeah,
administration.
I'd rather.
President
So
Trump
this
saved
one
over
right here, this is where I
62,000
zoomed in
children's
on it.
lives. Some of these
Suleiman, let
children
me
in sex
find the
trafficking, we
actual
found some were in forced labor,
original
some were
file
being
right quick through my photos and
mistreated.
post it as well
I can't even
because this
discuss
is
some of the
the
mistreatment we
actual
found out about.
original
President Trump,
video,
again,
okay,
proves why
that I'm
he's the
gonna
greatest
put in
president
the
in my
pill. So
lifetime.
hang
Over
tight while I search through this.
62,000 children rescued by
Sure,
President Trump.
sure. Let
Again,
Blake get that. If
children
anybody
that were
wants to
ignored
just jump
and
in now
weren't being looked
to
for
kind
under
of
President Biden. I look at the numbers every day. On
say
Friday, I
something
looked
while
at the
he's looking
numbers.
for that. You go ahead, jump
There's
in.
over
Yeah, I just think
62,000
it's hilarious how
children
people are picking
found by the
apart like
Trump
a
administration.
260p video
Children
where
that weren't
obviously
even
it's
being
like some
looked
kind of
for
fly
under
or
the Biden
something. Like,
administration.
honestly,
President
people are
Trump
just
saved over
crazy. Like,
62,000
Wait,
children's
real
lives.
quick, hold on, Spaghetti.
Some of these
Can
children in
I
sex
just,
trafficking, we found
I
some were in
just came
forced
across
labor,
this
some were
yesterday. I
being
think they may have released
mistreated.
this theory
I can't
yesterday,
even
but
discuss
I
some of the
almost feel
mistreatment
like
we found out about.
maybe this will help
President
JJ.
Trump, again, proves
And
why
once
he's the
again,
greatest
it's a theory,
president in my
but
lifetime.
I can
Over
post it in the
62,000 children
comments or
rescued
something. But
by President Trump.
they
Again,
show
children
someone
that
in the
were
tunnel
ignored and weren't being looked
who
for
they're
under
like
President
contemplating
Biden.
on
I
or
look at the
trying to
numbers
figure
every
out whether
day.
or
On
not
Friday, I
they're
looked
from
at the
like the
numbers.
French
There's over
foreign whatever league thing.
62,000
But he's
children
standing in the
found
tunnel.
by the
I know,
Trump
I'm sorry,
administration.
Solomon, but he's in the tunnel
Children that
right
weren't
over
even
there.
being
Everyone
looked
seems to have
for
missed
under
it.
the
So I'm
Biden
going to send
administration.
a picture
President Trump
showing
saved over
where that guy is and
62,000
then the story
children's lives.
behind who
Some
he
of
may
these
be.
So is
children in
that
sex
so,
trafficking, we found them.
is
Some were
your
in
theory
forced
that
labor,
he
some
was
were
shot
being
through from the tunnel?
mistreated.
I don't have any
I
idea.
can't
I
even
don't have a
discuss some
theory
of
on
the
No,
that at
but
mistreatment
all.
we
explain
found
that
out
you're
about.
making now. One second.
President Trump,
I'm not.
again,
I'm
proves
just
why he's
saying
the
maybe
greatest
JJ wants to
president
see
in my
this. That's all.
lifetime.
No,
Over
but listen, this video,
62,000
what is it?
children
What is this
rescued
show? So if
by
I'm like, guess
President
what? I've
Trump.
got a
Again,
video
Children that
of,
were
I don't
ignored
I'm
know, we
saying,
need
and
to
hey,
weren't
prove.
being
JJ,
looked
do you want
for
to see
under
this?
President Biden.
No, but
Yeah,
if
I
I,
just
I
I
sent it
don't
to
see
you.
how
if I
Friday, I
the
say
looked
to
at the
people,
numbers.
this is the
There's
problem I've
over
got, right? Not with what Lene, well,
62,000
actually with what Lene said,
children
that
found by
when
the
people,
Trump
I'll be like, I'm
administration.
just showing it. I'm not making a comment. I'm just showing it. But if I show a
I
video
am. You
of
guys are
Winnie the
Children that
disputing
Pooh,
right now.
weren't
So I'm
even
like,
being
oh,
if I
wait,
looked
show a
maybe
for
this will
under the
help.
video
Biden
of Winnie the
administration.
Pooh being shot in the eye,
President
and then I'm
Trump
like, guess
saved
what?
over
I'm not trying to say shot in the eye. I'm just
62,000
showing a
children's
video.
lives.
Maybe I'm
Some of these
trying to
children in
say that he
sex
got shot from
trafficking,
the
we
video.
found them
If you're
somewhere
telling me
forced
Solomon,
there's a
labor,
This
guy
some
with
were
a
about
being
video,
listen to me
maybe you're
right
trying to say there's a
now.
guy with a
mistreated.
tunnel.
I don't think
I
there's
can't even
enough
discuss some
evidence
of the
to believe
mistreatment we
any
found
of
out
these
about.
situations. I
President
just
Trump
thought it
again
was
proves why
funny
he's the
that I
greatest
just came
president in
across
my
this picture
lifetime. Over
yesterday, and it's some guy in the
62,000
tunnel. So I'm
children
saying, hey,
rescued
JJ,
by
you want to
President
look at
Trump.
this? That's
Again,
what I'm saying.
children that were
yeah
ignored
the
Guys, just
and
for the
weren't being
trajectory.
looked for under
I want to
President
see is
Biden.
to
I look at the
his
numbers every
right,
day. On Friday, I looked
back
at the
right,
numbers.
because that's what the
There's over
trajectory. That's the entry one. So
62,000
the tunnel is to his
children
rear.
found by
So he
the
wasn't
Trump
shot from behind. He
administration.
was shot from the back
But
right.
Children that
let's
weren't
check a
even
video
being
out though.
looked
I think
for under the
well,
Biden
but for the
administration.
It's not a
audience.
video, it's a
President
picture, but
Trump
then
saved
there
over
is a video of the
62,000
person that
children's
it's
lives.
supposed to be or
Some of
something.
these children in sex
So
trafficking, we
we'll
Where do
check
I
found
that
them.
out.
Some
share
were in
it? In
forced
like the
labor,
Have you put it
some
in
were
the
comments?
net?
being
Just
I
tag
mean,
you
have you put it
guys?
in the comments?
mistreated.
No, I'm about
You
to.
could
I
tag
I
can't
me.
will.
discuss
Yeah.
some of the mistreatment we
Okay,
found
put it in
out
the
about.
comments. So just for the audience,
President
just so we're
Trump
catching up,
again proves why
because
he's
there's
the greatest
there's
president
a
in my
lot of
lifetime.
information out there.
Over
So we've now got 4 theories
62,000
just on this
children
bit,
rescued
and
by
Trillian's not on
President
here, so it's
Trump.
actually 5
Again,
theories.
children that
One
were
is
ignored and
the
weren't being looked for
what do you
under
call it again? The
President Biden. I
explosive.
look at the
So
numbers
he was
every
killed
day.
by
On
an
Friday, I looked at
explosive.
the numbers.
The second one
There's
is
over
behind the shot from behind.
62,000
The third one
children
is the tunnel
found by the
theory.
Trump
I believe
administration.
a Trillion has a theory that it
Children
was
that
some
weren't
kind
even
of
being looked
drone,
for under the Biden
advanced AI
administration.
drone strike.
President
The
Trump
tunnel is
saved over
still behind, Solomon.
62,000
It's the same.
children's
Okay,
lives.
what?
Some of
The
these
tunnel's
children in
to the
sex
right and
trafficking, we
behind.
found them. Some were in
The
forced
tunnel will
labor,
be
some
below,
were being
right? Or is this tunnel in the?
mistreated.
No, the tunnel he was brought out
I
of,
can't even discuss
brought
some of
through
the
when he
mistreatment we
left.
found out
That's the
about.
tunnel he's talking about.
President Trump again proves why he's the greatest president in my
As long as it's
lifetime.
not a
Over
theory that Hamas is in the tunnel.
62,000 children
Stupid.
rescued by President
Yeah,
Trump.
that's okay.
Again,
Actually,
Believe that
you know
was
children
what?
that
That
were
picture of the
ignored
guy
and
is
weren't
actually
being
really
looked for
clear in
under
Blake's
President Biden. I look
video.
at the numbers every
It's
day.
way
On
more
Friday, I
clear
looked
in
at the
Blake's video
numbers.
than the
There's
still that
over
I sent. But yeah, I
62,000
put it in there. I
children
tagged you, Solomon,
found
because I
by the
can't
Trump
find JJ.
administration.
So yeah, it's in there.
Yeah,
Children
cool.
that
I'm
weren't
gonna take a look
even
at that.
being
So we've
looked
got
Okay.
6
for under the
theories
Biden
now. And
administration.
we've got Hamas as well in the
President
tunnel.
Trump
And
saved
then
over
and then the
62,000
seventh theory is the
children's
spaghetti
lives.
theory, which is actually
Some
it
of these
was just
children in
Tyler
sex
Robinson.
trafficking, we
So
found them.
just
Some
for
were
the
in forced
audience to
labor,
keep
some were
track
being
of all the various theories.
mistreated.
Spaghetti's one is
I
it
can't even
was
discuss
Tyler
some of the mistreatment we
Robinson,
found
and
out
we've got the
about.
other 7 theories as well.
President
We're
Trump
working through them.
again
So
proves
I'm
why
looking
he's
But
the
I
forward
do
to
want to
greatest
next
president
I
in
one.
my
want to
lifetime.
explain
Over
Trillion. He didn't say it was a drone.
62,000
It's
children
technology
rescued
which does
by
exist
President Trump.
that lets you
Again,
see through things
children that
using
were
goggles.
ignored
So
and weren't being
someone
looked for
using
under
multiple
President Biden.
camera
I look
angles
at the numbers
can
every
it
day. On
actually.
Friday, I looked
So
at the
the company
numbers.
that I use,
There's over
Anduril, actually has the
62,000
technology.
children
They're the drone
found
company
by
that
the
we
Trump
use. They're the
administration.
best in the world. And
Children that
so
weren't even being looked
they have a
for under the Biden
technology that you can put on
administration.
goggles. You can see it on
President
their
Trump saved
website
over
and let you see through
62,000
things.
children's
So
lives.
tankers use
Some of these
this,
children in sex
F-16
trafficking, we
pilots
found them.
use
Some
this,
were in forced
and so you can
labor.
see
Some were being
360 degrees all the way around through things.
mistreated.
It's kind of like
I
Tesla
can't
when
even
you're in a
discuss
car
some of the
and you can
mistreatment we
see
found
like,
out about.
using the video
President
uses
Trump,
AI.
again,
It's
proves
similar
why
to that,
he's the
but way
greatest
more
president
advanced.
in my
So he didn't
lifetime.
say it was a
Over
drone, but it was the
62,000
technology that's
children
used in drones
rescued by
sometimes.
President Trump. Again,
Okay, and
children
some AI.
that were
Okay, so that's
ignored
another theory, which
and
is
weren't
AI.
being looked
So
for
Lynette, I'm looking
under
at
President
your
Biden. I look at the
picture
numbers every day. On Friday, I
while
looked at the
Blake's getting
numbers.
his information. But
There's over
okay, so I can see like a
62,000
guy, a
children
person with a
found by
bandana
the
with
Trump
shades. What does
administration.
that kind of?
Wait, I
Children that
shared.
weren't
So
even being
actually,
looked
I shared the
for
wrong
under the
picture.
Biden
That was some
administration.
other
President
whatever.
Trump saved
And the
over
So
eighth theory that he killed
62,000 children's children's lives.
I
Some of these
there.
children in
Hold on,
sex
hold on.
trafficking we
Let me
found.
send the
Some
right.
were
I
forced
selected the
some
wrong
were
picture.
being
Hold on one second. What?
mistreated.
So we've got 8
You know,
theories now. There's a
I
guy with a
can't even
bandana
discuss some of the
which
mistreatment we found out
possibly
about.
killed Charlie Kirk.
President
Solomon,
Trump,
can we
again, proved why
clarify?
he's the
There's only
greatest
3
president in my
theories, by
lifetime.
the
We're on
way.
8
Over
now. We're on
One,
8
he got
now.
shot from
62,000
behind.
children
One, he got shot
rescued
from the front.
by President
And
Trump.
one was an
Again,
explosive. What you're
children
talking
that
about
were
are the
ignored and
details
weren't being looked
of those
for
theories.
under
The
President
details
Biden.
vary.
I look at the numbers every
But
day.
there's
On
only 3
Friday, I
theories.
looked at the numbers.
Back,
There's
explosive,
over
or
That's not
front.
true because that's
62,000
not right because
children
that's 2
found by the
theories
Trump
in
administration.
terms of direction.
Children
But
that
then
weren't even
you
being
have
looked
different
for under the
theories
Biden
about
administration.
where they were
President
shot
Trump
from,
saved over
what the different angles
62,000
were.
children's lives.
Yes, I agree.
Some
The
of these children
But they're
in
not
details.
sex
details
trafficking
because,
we found.
for
Some were in
example, you
forced
could.
labor. Some were being
Spaghetti believes he was shot from the front.
mistreated.
That would be
I
by
can't
Tyler
even
Robinson.
discuss some of
That's
the
one
mistreatment
theory.
we found out
Somebody
about.
else, maybe
President
Candace, I
Trump,
think that is
again,
this is
proves
one of
why
her
he's the
theories,
greatest
that he was
president in my
also shot
lifetime.
from the front,
Over
but not by Tyler
62,000
Robinson.
children
So that's
rescued
2 different
by
theories.
President Trump.
You would say the one
Again,
theory because they shot
children
from the
that
front, but
were
it's not.
ignored
It's actually 2
and
different
weren't being
theories.
looked for under President Biden. I look at the numbers every day. On Friday, I
Okay,
looked at
fair
the
enough.
numbers.
We're on
There's
about
over
10. Oh, and sorry, I didn't even mention that one. So
62,000
Candace is
children
on. We're on 9 now.
found by the Trump
We're getting
administration.
there. We're getting. So we got Candace's
Children
theory
that
as well
weren't even
on
being
this.
looked for
And
under the
Lunae now,
Biden administration.
we've got Lunae's.
President
And
Trump
then
saved
isn't
over
there another theory? I don't know if that's been
62,000
debunked, 'cause I've not
children's
been keeping up
lives.
to it.
Some of these
Wasn't there
children in
the
sex
theory that there was
trafficking, we
actually
found them.
a
Some were in
person
forced
in the
labor. Some were
crowd
being
who had a gun and shot?
mistreated.
And it was from, like, his
I
right.
can't even
Was that not a
discuss some
theory
of
at
the
one
mistreatment
point?
we found out
Yeah, it
about.
was. Santino's give me 100.
President Trump,
And is that
again,
been
proved like
debunked
he's
now?
the
Or is
greatest
that
president in my lifetime.
That's the one that
Over
I think that
62,000 children
that I
rescued
came across.
by President
But
Trump.
I
Again,
think he's the
children
one
that
on the
were
right in the
ignored
crowd.
and weren't being looked
Okay,
for
so that's
under
Lunae's
President
other
Biden.
theory. So
I
we've
look
got
at the
10
numbers
now.
every day. On
It's
Friday, I
not
looked
my
at the
theory. I
numbers.
don't believe it. I
There's
just came
over
across it.
It said it's
62,000
for the crowd if I
children
attach it to a person in the
found by the
crowd.
Trump
No,
administration.
stop it.
Okay,
It's
so
fallen
that's
into
Lunae's
Children that
theory.
weren't even
I
being
think
looked
VD
for
is the
under the
strongest
Biden
theory personally. I
administration.
think maybe
President
Hamas
Trump
and
saved over
But let's go to
62,000
Blake. Blake, you
children's
got your hand up.
lives. Some of these children in sex
Okay,
trafficking,
so
we found
I've
them. Some
thrown
were forced
in
labor. Some were being
videos and posts,
mistreated.
and I'll just run it from
I
the
can't even
top,
discuss some
okay?
of the mistreatment we
Because
found out about.
and I will share
President
it
Trump,
to
again,
JJ,
proved like he's
whoever.